Scientology is the world's largest global scam. It's based on hypnosis and the propaganda techniques that built the Third Reich.
If they're strong claims, I mean, you were on the inside, you now look at them and look at them, scrutinize them pretty carefully from the outside, and where have you gathered that sort of evidence from?
Since 1992, I've been researching how Scientology did it. I mean, they fooled me. They took 10 years of my life. I thought it was a wonderful thing to have access to the secrets of the universe. I thought that perhaps through Scientology's teachings I could become an Uberman, like a god upon the earth. And you know where those phrases come from? Scientology translates those and hides their sources with its own arcane nomenclature.
So,
same promise.
Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, you claim that it's a scam. What's behind it? What's it all for, then, if it's not a faith? And clearly people like Tom Cruise, I assume, believe that it's a genuine faith and it's part of his support system.
Tom Cruise believes whatever he's told to believe. When I was in, I believed that Scientology would clear the planet. That is, turn all you people out there into clears and operating thetans, people with super-duper spiritual powers, like gods upon the earth. I thought once I attained those wonderful powers, I would make great changes and make this a better place. Little did I know that I was taking part in a charade based on the best mind control techniques in 3,000 years of Earth's history.
If you want to hear about real hypnotic manipulation, just listen to them.
At the time that I was going through these techniques, I didn't realize I was being hypnotized because I had a preconceived notion in my mind that hypnosis involved somebody swinging a watch in front of your face and then putting you into a deep sleep and then making hypnotic suggestions to you. But none of that happened in Scientology. There was no watch swinging. I never went into a deep sleep. I was conscious of everything that was going on. I never lost memory of anything that happened. Basically, the way I looked at it was all I was doing was doing simple techniques that involved talking to another person. It never occurred to me that this could be a very subtle form of hypnosis.
Okay, Flunk, you twitched your mouth. Start.
All over the world, people are being put through this right now by Scientology trainers.
Okay, Flunk, you gave a big sigh.
Okay, now what's actually occurring here as this happens is the control is starting to go in, where there's one person starting to control that your emotions, your movement, etc., and your willingness to be controlled. And you're going to finally have to be able to do this for 2 hours without a twitch, without a movement, without anything else.
What I'm aware of is when I stop my attention from moving and I totally focus upon you, I begin to go into a trance because my conscious mind is looking for movement, but it's being fixed and held.
Now, we're going to do this drill until your tone 40 is totally in.
Okay, now this is done screaming, so it's going to get a little bit loud for the camera.
You're a student. Start.
Stand up! Sit down in that chair!
Flunk, you failed to acknowledge. Okay, start.
Stand up! Thank you! Sit down in that chair! Thank you! Stand up!
So, Robert, what does this do for you? What does this technique actually achieve?
Well, the purpose of this is to give you the ability to direct your intention to get something accomplished. Now, you must understand in Scientology, however, there's two sides of this. While you are learning to get something done, so I say, Paul, go over there. And I'm just able to direct you, because there's a lot of people that just say, Paul, could you sort of go over here for a second? Gives you that commanding presence.
So it's like a military training kind of drill.
Exactly.
Very much so.
Now, the other thing that's important to know, however, is in Scientology, you must learn to be commanded. This is important because at the same time, while you are learning intention without reservation, you must learn control. So I must be able to receive your control. So when you tell me to go over there, I'm willing. So you are learning to control people, and you're learning to be controlled at the same time.
Its members recalled there was one power over the mind he undoubtedly did possess: hypnotism.
Ron Hubbard came to our club and he hypnotized all of the members except me. I wanted to remain in present time and watch what was going on. And I remember it was fascinating. He told one boy that he had a little kangaroo in the palm of his hands, and the boy was going all around showing everybody his little kangaroo that was hopping around.
Sarah, his second wife, was cleared from his memory, just like an engram.
How many times have I been married? I've been married twice. And I'm very happily married just now. I have a lovely wife, and I have 4 children. My first wife is dead.
What happened to your second wife?
I never had a second wife.